Pesachim Daf Ayin Gimel. The Gemara on the top brings the halacha that achilas truma has a significance as an avodah. Eating truma begvulin is like doing an avodah in the Beis Hamikdash. And the Gemara before says, according to Yeshua, if Chol did avodah, even though he wasn't allowed to do the avodah, but it still doesn't pass the avodah. There's machlokes Yishayinim if this halacha that if a chol does the avodah is ksheira is only if he didn't know that there's a chol at the time of the avodah. That's the opinion of Tosis and Ksubis. But if he knew about it, he did the avodah anyway, it's avodah psula. However, the Rambam is mashma, even if he knew that it was a chol and did the avodah is ksheira. The Shar Melech asks a very strong cast from the Rambam. He asks, according to the Rambam, that even if he knew there was a chol, still the avodah is ksheira. So according to what's mavu in Gemara, that truma has a halacha like an avodah. So why is it that the chol eats truma is mechuyev keren b'chomesh? Why is it mechuyev keren b'chomesh? The same way that avodah of a chol has a din of avodah, so a din achilas truma of a chol should have halacha of avodah as if a kohen ate it. So why is he mechuyev keren b'chomesh? Divrei Cheskel answers this kasha, and he says, although the Gemara compares truma to avodah, it's cholok be'ikar yisod gidrom. He says you find the Gemara in Zvachim has a suffix if a zor does avodah, if it passes the avodah or not. But he says definitely the gabi achilas truma. You won't say that if a zor eats truma, it's considered an avodah. He's definitely not allowed to eat truma. He's mechuyev misa if he eats truma, and it's not considered avodah. He says akochi yisi. The legabi achilas truma, all that what makes it an avodah is the fact that there's a mitzvah on the gavra to eat truma that makes it an avodah. If he doesn't have a mitzvah, it's not an avodah. However, the avodah in the Beis Hamikdash, even if there's no mitzvah and chiyuv on the gavra to do the avodah, it's still an avodah. So therefore, specifically by avodah in the Beis Hamikdash, it has the halacha that even though he's a cholol, it had a din of an avodah. You can answer this question in different mahalach according to the Yisod. The Biskrov mentioned the shurim before in the Daf Lamed. The Biskrov in this mechtov in the back of the sefer writes that the Issa Zar to eat truma is not only an Issa on the Gavra to eat truma, it's a din of the chefts of the truma, that the truma has to be nechal only to koyanim. It's a halkiyim din in the chefts of the truma. So according to that, you could say that although the asi of the cholol has a din of an avodah, it's only where the Issa is in the actual doing of the avodah. Then the Chagavna b'tzegzeh a kosiv learning from pasuk that it has a chashivus avodah even though he's a chol. However, by truma, it's not only a din in the ma'aseh l'chudei that it has to be nechal the koyanim. It's a din in the chefetz of truma that it has to be nechal specifically by koyanim. So therefore, the fact that it was nisra, but that his ma'aseh has a din of avodah is not enough to make the din of the chefetz of the truma. A different mahalach you could say according to he wrote B'siyat Shmai and El Pinchas Mesachas Tmura, and we mentioned the Shir Daf Lamed that the get of the Issa Zorus of Truma, the Yisai Dina is Milasa the Gzela. It's din in the Gzela that this Truma is Miyuchad the Shevet Kunis, and therefore a Zar has no right to go and eat it because it has halacha of an avodah. Moving further on, the Gemara discusses the halacha of Osham Shenitik Leriya V'Shachtei Stam. According to Rav Huna, it's kosher because you don't need an akira. That means a osham shemeisu bailov or neskapru bailov. So this osham is not chozi to be brought as a osham. The Gemara is a question if it needs to be nekar. That means you have to do a specific ma'aseh to make it into oilo, or even without a specific ma'aseh, it has a chashivas of oil. And the Gemara compares it to halacha of a pesach shlebizmanoi that becomes a shelamim. And the Gemara says if you need an akira by osham hu adin, by a pesach needs an akira to make it into a shlamim. I in Sefer Bad Kodesh from a Pavarsky Shlita, they ask a tremendous kash on the Rambam. The Rambam writes in Perek Daled Halacha Tesvav Psulim Mikdashim the Osham Shnitik Leriya the kriv of the oil is kosher. So the Kasimish Lachmisha Medayik that since they need specifically a ma'aseh l'shem oila, it needs an akira for oila. However, the Rambam in Perek Tesvav Halacha Yud Aleph says the pesach shlei bizmanei sheshachtu shlei l'shma is kosher. The Rambam doesn't say they have to shecht it l'shem shlamim. Is mashma even without shechting it l'shem shlamim, that alone that you umakavich l'shma is kosher, and it's tzorchian. If you need an akira, means the Rambam holds you need an akira, that means you have to change this korban to be considered an oila. Over here also you have to make the korban to the shelamim. So why does the Rambam say shloi l'shma is enough? So Bel Pavaski answers, according to your tremendous yisoid, the be'emes Rebbe Malin is marich in this yisoid, that the be'emes, there's two separate halachas in that a pesach shloi b'zmanai is a shlamim. One halacha is that pesach shloi b'zmanai is a shlamim, is a halacha in moisars. There's halachas in Mavur, in Perek Beis, Mesech Shkolim, that moisars, it means a leftover korban that can't be brought for what it's supposed to be brought. The halacha is moisar Oshem is a oila, and the halacha of moisar Pesach is brought for shlamim. And on that, the Gemara has a suffix. If you need an akira, it doesn't have to be changed clearly into oila, into a shlamim or not. And then there's a separate halacha that we find, the Gemara further brings, that if you have a Pesach that's still miyuchid and oimid to be brought as a Pesach, the Bailim didn't bring a Pesach Rishon, it's waiting for Pesach Sheni, and nevertheless, it could be brought for korban shlamim. So over there, it's definitely not a moisar, it's not leftover. But afal pikein, you see the meikar, the kedusha of a korban Pesach, it's included in the hakadosha of the korban Pesach, also aspect of korban shlamim. That's a separate halacha, that the hakadosha of the korban Pesach is included also a kedusha shlamim. So according to this, he answers the Rambam, that although the Rambam paskins that you need an akira, that's only by moisar. You have a pesach shloi b'zmanai that was moisar, was left over, so you need an akira to make it into shlam. However, if it's still chosi the korban pesach, you're not changing the status of the korban, but adarabba, from mitzad the ikar kedusha of the korban pesach is included in also a korban shlamim. However, if you shecht it stam, it will automatically be a korban pesach. But if that alone, that you make it shloi l'shma, and it's nachal on it, a kareiv of korban pesach will automatically become a korban shlamim. You don't have to change it. Ikar kedusha. So in such a situation, it doesn't have to be specifically for korban shlamim v'ayin sham. And Bleib b'toich dvarov, he brings Lashitim Retzes and Zvachim. It's more not like that. That's more, it's the same halacha. Shloi b'zmanai and toich zmanai is matzbiya and it v'ayin sham. Moving further on, the Gemara asks that if pesach shloi b'zmanai does not need an akira, so automatically becomes a shlamim if you shechted shloi l'shma. So therefore, if you shechted shloi l'shma, why is it mavur that you serve miyad and it doesn't need ibatsura? But since you shechted the korban pesach shloi l'shma, automatically is the korban shlamim, so it should be a kosher korban. The whole problem is that since the korban pesach was shechted after the tamid shel bein habayim, a shlamim that shechted after the tamid shel bein habayim is possible. So since it's only because of after tamid shel bein habayim, it's not a psul begufoy, so it should need ibatsura. You should have to leave it over till the next morning, and the halacha should not be that you serve miyad. So before in this Gemara, that a korban that's shechted after tamid shel bein habayim, it's possible, but it's not psul begufay. Ayin toises in menachas tefem tes, and in yubad av chav tes, there has an arichas, although it's mavur, that a korban that's brought before the tamid shel shachar is kosher. However, after tamid shel bein habayim, it's possible. Ayin oy toises nafnum chesam and beis, and Toises explains two pshatim why is the korban after tamid shel bein habayim possible. One is because since Chazal said you can't be makta the imurim after tamid shel bein habayim, so therefore the basar is possible. Or a different pshat is since Chazal said you can't be zorik the dam, so therefore it's possible. The Ritva in Yumad Av Chav Tes brings the Yesh Meforshim that it's possible midiraisa after Tamid Shel Bein Habayim. It's a psul midiraisa. Ayin Dvar Shmuel that asks why is it according to Ritva that since it's possible midiraisa after Tamid Shel Bein Habayim, why is it not considered psula begufay? So he explains according to the Stipler that's Mavur that the reason why according to Ritva after Tamid Shel Bein Habayim is possible is because since you're not allowed to be makiv the korban after Tamid Shel Bein Habayim, so you say I ovid loy mahani. And since you were oiva memed rachmana, that passes the korban. So since it's not meikar din of the korban that it's possible just because of a side halacha of la mahani, so therefore it's not considered psulei begufay.